Let's crochet a headband type ear warmer using a technique called shifting joint. This will cover not only the ears but also the back of the head. The structure is to add an ear warmer part to the cylindrical headband. The key point is how to crochet the shifting joint when making the ear warmer part. The base headband is crocheted in 6 rows with 96 stitches for one lap. The number of stitches varies depending on the thickness of the yarn used and the size of the head, but for more information on calculating the number of stitches, see part 1 of this tutorial. Next is the ear warmer part. If you want to bring the beginning edge right behind your head, cut the thread here and reattach it. If you are not particular about it, it is possible to crochet from the headband part without cutting the thread. Let's continue crocheting without cutting the thread this time. In the first row, let's crochet half the number of stitches in one round. This headband has 96 stitches for one round, so the number of stitches for the first row is 48 stitches. We will operate the shifting joint from the second row. Also, increase the number of stitches at the beginning and end of the row. The shifting joint moves the end of the row one by one. The edges shift each time the rows are piled up. Then the crocheting advances to the place where it covers 2/3 of the hole. To do so, the stitches need to be offset by 1/12 of the number of stitches on each side. In this case, there are 96 stitches for one round, so it is enough to crochet the number of rows such as 8 stitches shift. In other words, it is okay if you crochet 9 rows with shifting joint. There is a point to note here. Make sure that the number of rows for the shifting joint is odd. If it ends with an even number of rows as a result of calculating, let's add 1 row or decrease it to end with an odd number of rows. This is to adjust the direction of crocheting to the base when going around the hole crocheting at the final row. After the part of the shifting joint is finished, continue crocheting and go around. That's it. Above is how to crochet the headband type ear warmer. This time it was a headband, but you can also add ear flaps to a hat like the one I made in part 2 of the tutorial. Please try it because it is the most suitable for the practice of the shifting joint. Thank you for your viewing.